So with Crash Team Rumble coming our way, there are still a lot of mysteries surrounding the game itself. However, with these official screenshots provided by the game themselves, we can roughly discover some extra gameplay information like how does the relics work, some info about the maps, and some other really cool stuff. Let's go over these bits one by one, and we'll start off with the relics first. So if you've seen the review trailer, you'll probably notice that there are relics scattered across the map. You can see in some of the screenshots as well that there are indeed quite a number of them in the area. Now the question you may have is, what do they actually do? Well, we may actually have some pretty good idea based on some of the provided screenshots. So here you can see a digital silhouette of Uka Uka on one of these platforms, and when you have a better look at this platform from another angle, you can see that this is indeed a relic logo right on top of it. And from what we can see here, there are a ton of these relic platforms scattered across the map as well. So from this info alone, we can roughly make an educated guess on what these relics actually do. My guess is that by collecting these relics across the map, we are able to activate these platforms in order to receive some sort of a power-up. In this case, if we activate this platform with the relics, we are probably going to be able to call in Uka Uka for help. Now again, there are a ton of these platforms around the arena, so each of them are probably going to provide a different set of power-up. For example, maybe instead of Uka Uka, one of these platforms may call in Aku Aku instead. If that is the case and this is how relics actually work, then the gameplay will not only revolve around collecting Wumpa fruits, but also there will be strategies involved as you have to plan on what to do as a team. Again, these are just educated guess on my part, but from what we're able to see here, this seems to be very likely the case. Now moving on, aside from the relics, there are a few really cool screenshots that was provided as well. They give a somewhat better look at Crash Team Rumble, like this one where Mutated Embryo is probably protecting his team's Wumpa fruit cache from Cortex and Coco, and this one where we get a much better look at the overall map itself. Now one thing to mention is that this is the very same map from the main review trailer. So with that said, we've only got a look at one map so far. There are a ton of other screenshots that are already out there, but none of them are focused too much on the gameplay, as most of them are basically rendered. Now, they are probably going to be releasing more than one map on launch, however, we do not have any insight of those yet, but at least from this look alone, we can roughly understand how other maps will play out as well, with both teams having their own Wumpa fruit goal to protect and multiple relic platforms that players will be able to activate. So besides all of this, there is not too much show on the gameplay yet, so I will be letting you know if more updates from the game developer have been revealed, and we're surely to get more insights as we move closer to the release of the game. So stay tuned and take a look at this video right here to check out some more gameplay details from the review trailer itself and also some other things that you've probably missed.